This is part 2 of interviewing people, so we're just gonna wait for the person. I'll see you whenever we get there. Okay, you want to tell the camera your name?
Um, Hello everyone. My name is Ray, and I entertain online strangers with a monkey game. Um, I am here to be exposed during an interview, so this should be great. Don't click off the video because
It's you.
it's not healthy for you. Yeah. Yeah. So,
Okay.
um,
Let me find the long list because I've done so many.
oh boy,
Okay, give me.
that's a
It's
sign.
only like 12 or 14 questions. I can't remember how many it was. I'm loud. Wait, I think this is the set. My phone's almost dead. I might have to move areas. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, anyways. The first question is, what's your favorite video you've made and why?
Ooh. Okay. Let me think about that. Are we talking shorts or long forms?
Either or.
Okay, so I think I like recording my long forms more because they feel more polished. Um, if I were to pick a long form, I feel like my favorite would be voice trolling as a baby in Gorilla Tag because, first off, that's my best performing. Second off, I really like the thumbnail on that one. It feels very polished. That's my most recent editing, so I feel like it's the most current, you know. And I also get a kick out of watching it because I still think it's funny. So, yeah.
Okay, the second question. How do you keep your content fresh and original?
I got a question for you. Do you think it is? Hello?
Sometimes! It matters what
Okay,
video
alright.
we're talking.
Okay. So, can you repeat the question? I already forgot because it's probably words.
How do you keep your videos fresh and original?
Ooh. Well,
I don't know how long that goes on.
let me think. Okay, so fresh I'd say is like I pace myself to where I'm like able to think of an idea. I don't force, uploading. Like I don't force myself to upload every single day. I just do once I've got an idea. So yeah, to all of you guys watching, don't post something if like you're not feeling good about it, because that's forcing. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So I mean, that's why my headset's low. That's why my long forms are so spaced out, because like you gotta come up with the idea first. So
That's why I don't.
yeah, and then
film
also
long forms.
wait, what do you say?
I don't film long forms. That's why.
That's alright, bro. Um, and when I'm coming up with ideas, I kind of look at a video and I'm like, how can I reverse this entirely? Does that make sense? Like, what if I do the opposite of what this person did, and then you've got an original idea, right? That's the formula.
Okay. The next question is, what's something you tried that totally surprised your audience?
Ooh, um, surprised, tried. What do you mean by tried?
I don't know. It's ChatGPT.
Oh, okay. Let's see here.
Just a
Something
video
I
that
tried that's
surprised people that you
okay.
posted.
I feel like once again my most recent video was very unexpected. You know, like since when did Ray ever do a voice trolling video? Like that's very different to what I typically do. But like y'all liked it, so yeah, it was a good kind of surprise. So yeah.
I remember that video. It was at the premiere. Have you ever scripted a video you were working hard on? Why? Or
Okay.
scrapped? Sorry, I do not know how to read.
Scrapped. Okay, so I have scripted one long form and dozens of shorts, okay? So the long form, Am I gonna spoil it? Yes, I am. Okay, so basically, y'all guys have been asking for an editing tutorial, and I was starting to get into it, but I was just overwhelmed, man. Like, because you can't tell someone how to edit, you have to show them, you know. And so, in that sense, I got overwhelmed, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do this later, because this was before I was about to go on vacation, so I had a timeline. So, you know, I probably will do it, just not yet, you know. But yeah, many skits have been scrapped, and sometimes, you know what, okay, so, sorry, I'm yapping, I don't know, I
It's
feel
fine.
like I should be. Okay, so, for example, one short that I was filming, it was pre-recorded, I was gonna edit on the trip, but anyways, it was about, we're about to hit 20,000, and then, you know, like, I didn't get to finish that one because, well, we hit 20,000 before I could finish it. So, that one was scrapped, and then along with many others. But they're all scrapped for, I think, reasonable reasons. Reasonable reasons. But, yeah, I do scrap videos.
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
What's what? Oh my goodness, I do not know how to read. What's been the hardest part of your YouTube journey?
Ooh, well, I feel motivated. I don't struggle with coming up with ideas, but something that I do struggle with is comparing myself to others. You know what I mean? Like, I've got a lot of friend YouTubers, and man, sometimes I can be jealous. I'll admit that, but I gotta be grateful for what I've got, though. That's the main reason why, you know, YouTube can be hard. So, don't compare yourself to others, all right? That's the difference, okay? You're trying to be in your own lane here. That's what makes a good YouTube channel. So,
Seek says, how do you stay motivated when views or growth slows down?
Well, having YouTuber friends is very helpful because, you know, y'all are all in the same boat there. And then also Jesus, he's a lot of motivation there. And then having a good, strong community that's like gonna be, oh, you're doing great job, I love this 24/7. So, yeah.
The next one says, have you ever faced burnout? How did you deal with it?
Ooh, okay, so a big dry spot where I had a huge dry out. Wait, you said dry out? Was that, what was it? What was it? Burnout? Was it a burnout?
The question is, have you ever faced burnout and how did you deal with it?
Okay, so my biggest burnout was around my birthday, and you're like, oh, well, that's a great time. I got sick, so I couldn't upload, and so things really slowed down, and I wasn't able to get on my VR and fix it because I was sick, and it was around my birthday, so I was hanging out with my family, and so that was a huge setback, but like, you really gotta ease into it. Once the ball starts to slow down, you gotta slowly push it back, you know? You can't just like push it and then it goes like 100 miles per hour, you know? You gotta roll it, you know? So,
yeah. Give me a minute. I gotta get my glasses on. I can't see. What's something?
You got glasses on already.
Yeah, I gotta get. I have to put my glasses down each time just to read
Bro,
them.
your eyesight's so bad. You have to have 2 sets of glasses.
Okay.
Okay.
What's something behind the scenes that viewers never seen, but takes a lot of effort?
Okay. So, a lot of the time during skits especially, I have to go back over the skit that I've just filmed or the talking video that I just filmed and voice over it entirely because my mic is cutting up or, you know, the audio's too loud in the background or you can't hear me well enough and it's a pain. I have to go back and voice over it, but I mean, it's nice in the sense that, you know, I want to be a voice actress, but I mean, other than that, it's just like a lot of work that people don't notice. But
I'm pretty sure you told me that once. Just like deep thinking real quick. These ones are like basically this or that. So, do you feel different on camera versus real life? Or camera?
I don't think
wait.
so.
Okay. How much of your real life personality you show in your videos? Oh my goodness, I'm struggling so bad to read.
Wait, repeat that, please.
Okay, I was going to. Okay. How much of your real personality do you show in your videos?
My sense of humor, definitely. I feel like I do have a little bit more energy whenever I've got the camera in front of me. It's talk time, it's energetic time, it's playtime, you know. But like, I'm not a different person off camera. I can tell you that. It's just like, you know, I'm a little bit, just a little bit more chill. You can ask friends. I'm a little bit more chill off camera, but other than that, everything's the same. So.
Yeah. My phone locked me out of my thing. Give me a minute.
Bro, that phone.
My ChatGPT is not working. What's one what's one thing people often misunderstand about you?
Oh man. Oh, that's tough, bro. I think people got me right though. If I were to say one thing, no, this is a bit of a stretch. My gender. People think I'm a boy, and let's just say I get a kick out of it. I mean, I don't get upset at y'all. I don't. It's totally cool. I actually enjoy whenever people get it wrong because I get to be like, actually, it's fun. Yeah, I get a kick out of it.
You just use the nerd emoji.
Actually.
There's 14 questions. I figured that out. What? Oh my goodness. What do you wish you knew before you started your channel?
Ooh. Let me see here. I wish I knew how to filter video ideas, if that makes sense. Like, this is something I should post, this is something I shouldn't. Because what a lot of people do whenever they start a YouTube channel for the first time is they post videos of their freaking feet, okay? But the more you progress in your... My headset is very low. The more you progress in, you know, your YouTube experience, you know, you kind of get an idea of what people are going to watch, what people aren't going to watch, and, you know, you kind of develop a style, you develop, you know, jokes, you've got things that are iconic to you, all sorts of stuff. And so I think it's important that you guys who are new to content creation establish the same things. So.
And don't worry, you got 2 more questions.
Alright.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received as a creator?
Oh man. This is gonna sound so bad. Okay. So not from a content creator. Philippians 4:13, I can do anything through Christ who strengthens me, but a lot of the time I don't take advice. I feel like that kind of generalizes me a little bit. I don't know. Because like if someone's like, oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that, then it kind of makes my thing their thing, if that makes sense. Does that?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't watch tutorials. I don't do that. I'm the kind of person that wants to learn it my way. So, yeah. But yeah, so.
Okay, last question. If my phone lets me read it. How do you deal with oh my goodness, I will reread that. How do you deal with creative block?
Ooh. I don't. I just Whenever I can't come out with something, I just let it go and I just wait, you know. Maybe watch a YouTube video or two, you know, talk to some friends, see what they're working on, and then, you know, maybe hop in Gorilla Tag, see what's new. It'll help you make something fresh. You can always take something that you already made, make a part 2, do that, but twist it up, you know. But yeah, you just gotta work with what you've got. And even if you don't got nothing, make it, you know. So, yeah.
Okay, that is the end of the interview. Thank you so much.